Come and fly away with me. Come and fly away with me. Fly away with me. Come and fly away.
Good afternoon, morning, evening, whatever it happens to be for you guys, and welcome to the first episode of a brand new series called While I'm Working. Now, this series is pretty basic. It's basically me reacting to videos that you guys have sent me or I have picked out myself, like this one, picked it out myself while I'm working. Seeing as that I can't do a lot while I'm working, but I try my best. This is also a way for me to get some content out to you guys since I do highly researched stuff most of the time, and it takes a lot of time for me to edit, research, and break things down. So, without further ado, I picked out an Amberlynn video, and we are going to be reacting to hate comments because I actually would love to see how much of it is actually hate.
Hey guys, okay, so welcome to a new video. There are videos out there where people read their hate comments, and this is not the first time I have done this.
I mean, you don't have to justify yourself that you're hate comments. If you want to surround yourself with the negativity and feed the trolls and feed the hate, that's completely up to you. But I'll tell you what I tell my audience and what I tell everybody in my life. You surround yourself in the people that you want to. And by feeding the hate, you're just surrounding yourself with more hate. The number one internet rule is you do not feed the trolls. And it looks like you're about to.
But this time we're just gonna read a few. Just see what you got cooking over there, y'all. Because some of these hate comments, I am just like, damn. You look like you're decomposing. Thanks.
I completely understand why she has absolutely no reaction to that because I don't even know what I would say to somebody telling me that. But why did you pick that one out then? And honestly, this is in March of 2019. You admitted that you weren't showering during this time. You admitted that you weren't taking off your makeup. You admitted that you weren't brushing your hair. So yeah, a lot of people were leaving comments that you didn't look your best. But once again, if you honestly had no idea what you were going to say, why did you pick it out?
This is just 14 minutes of Amberlynn finding out what lighting is. I mean, I am dumb, so that probably explains why.
Spoiler alert, it's 5 years later, and she still hasn't figured out lighting. I've been on YouTube since January of this year, of 2024, and I have figured out better lighting than she has when I do my crafting videos. And I love that she's not actually answering any of these questions or saying anything about them. She's just making snarky comments thinking that she's being like an edgy YouTuber. When in all reality, she's really not. It's not catchy or funny. It's really cringy.
She's pushing 625 pounds in this video, no doubt. It's really funny when people can just look at me and be like, I know how much you weigh. Have you guys ever been to the fair or like an amusement park where they have to guess your height, your age, and how much you weigh? You should do that. Do it. Because you think you can just look at someone and know their weight? Boo. You'll be making bucos of money.
I completely understand that you're pretending not to care and you're pretending to be like, oh, you guys don't even know and it's completely fine. You guys should totally do this for a living. But in all reality, you are feeding the trolls. You are making it known that they're getting to you just by giving them this response, just by giving them any response. This entire video seems to be just you saying, please continue to come to my YouTube videos and berating me so I can read every single one and make another response video. Maybe you'll be in the next one.
Probably reached over the table for her 5th serving and tweaked her back. Laugh face, laugh face, laugh face. Chicken emoji, pizza emoji, taco emoji, french fry emoji, hamburger emoji. We been new. What does that even mean? We been new.
I'm gonna stop you right there, darling. Out of everybody on this planet that should be correcting grammar or spelling or how you pronounce words, you are not the one. Okay? I critique your medical videos. I have never heard somebody have so many medical issues but not know how to pronounce a single one. So do yourself a favor and don't go there, darling.
Okay. And I'm the one who has grammar issues.
You don't have grammar. You know what? It's just easier to call you stupid at this point. But yeah, you sure do.
Orange juice is gross. Why? Because it's healthy. This is why I don't take comments seriously. The fact that someone actually thinks orange juice is healthy, no, orange juice is not healthy at all. There's a bunch of added sugars. Like, boo, I am not healthy at all in the slightest, but I know what isn't healthy and what is healthy.
I'm going to let you finish this, but do you?
Orange juice ain't it, sis.
Not your sis, but are you sure? There's no health benefits to orange juice. Be positive before making this statement.
Like, my whole thing is like, if you want orange juice, have an orange. I personally just don't like orange juice. It's just tart, and the pulp. I know you can find non-pulp, but it's just not good.
Then maybe you should have just stopped at I don't like orange juice rather than spouting out about it not having health benefits, because it does have health benefits. How about the immune system support that orange juice offers? Or the birth defect risk reduction that it offers? Or how about, this one might fascinate you, Amby, the reduced risk of kidney stones. The one real potential health risk of orange juice is weight control, which I've seen you eat a bunch of 6-packs of candy bars. So if that's the real health risk that you're trying to avoid, there's easier ways to do that. Just saying.
I think the evolution of Amberlynn's double chin is the most interesting thing about this channel. Yeah. It's definitely getting a little big, you know, but it could be bigger. It definitely could be bigger, and it's not. So I think we're okay. I think that's just sums it up. Could be bigger, but it's not. So we're good.
You know, you can pretend not to care all you want, but just by you acting like this and just by you putting on this front for everybody proves that you care more than you're willing to let on. It proves that every single comment that you're reading has got under your skin. And every single jest, every single poke, every single jab is wearing on you.
I feel like my IQ dropped from watching this. Wasn't your IQ low already?
There's that 3rd grade IQ I know from you. Good job. Proud of you for that one. You can tell you're pretty proud of it too.
That was garbage content. Guess we should throw it away then.
I mean, you make the joke, but you have to realize that there are a lot of people out there that dislike you, not because of your weight, but because of your personality and the fact that you abuse everybody that comes close to you. So I think they would full-heartedly support you throwing it all away and demonetizing your channel and just going away for a while. That should happen.
How does it take so long to edit when you're either sitting at the kitchen table or in bed? What does that even mean? Like, no matter where you're located, whether I'm sitting on the moon, the roof, in a car, in a bathtub, said video is going to take the same amount of time to edit no matter where I'm sitting. So, huh?
Okay, here I'll agree with Amby just a little bit because honestly, editing a video takes time. That's why you guys are getting these smaller, more condensed videos while I work on the big ones. However, you don't really edit your videos that much. You leave in the stupidest crap and it feels like you do it either on purpose or you didn't even bother watching your own video to edit it out. We've seen you answer phone calls. We've seen you trip. We've seen you misspeak and then giggle. We've seen you and Beck go at it. We've seen you and Wipey go at it. We've seen you and Destiny go at it. We've seen you leave some awful shit with your mother in. So I am curious, like, not so much why it takes you so long to edit, but if you actually take your time to edit. I'm not worried about how long it takes you to edit. I'm worried about if you're taking enough time to edit.
Amberlynn, for F's sake, your head is buried deep in denial's a-hole. Your kidneys are failing, woman, because you neglected to remove your gallbladder stones, which can potentially travel down the kidney ducts and block them. Yeah, I know, duh. So I put this one in there because a lot of people watched the vlog before my vlog of me going to the ER, and everyone, like 85% of everyone, Amberlynn, the reason why your back hurts is because kidney failure, liver failure. This is why, if you're a YouTuber, you don't take the comments seriously. Like, all of us know this.
And yet, here we are. Strange.
Everyone in the comments either thinks they're a doctor, a therapist, a veterinarian. Like, it's just, what? No. I know there are doctors who watch me and there are veterinarians who watch me, but it's just like, everyone thinks they know and they can not self-diagnose you, but everyone thinks they can diagnose me constantly, and I'm just like, no.
Congrats on pretty much the only real editing other than fading to black and white that I've seen so far.
No. And this just goes to show, because 85% of the people, probably more, Amberlynn, you have kidney problems. I literally went to the ER and it was an effing bladder infection. My kidneys were fine. And I'm just over here like, this is why I don't take comments seriously. And a lot of people think I do, and I don't.
If you don't take them seriously, why are we here? If you don't take comments seriously, why is this video up? If you don't take reaction channels seriously, why do you hate on them constantly? You reveal yourself behind your lies every time by backing it up, by showing everyone that you care. Fuel the fire, baby. Watch it burn.
Like, y'all diagnose me with craziness all the time, and I just ignore it.
If this is you ignoring it, I would hate to see you giving it attention.
Don't be worried too much about it, girl. It won't matter soon. ... When you're dead. Okay. Gruesome. Okay.
No notes.
Like most mega obese people, she is probably in a lot of pain and probably takes obscene amounts of Tylenol or other painkillers, and her liver is done. So the situation is, if you've watched me for however long I've been on YouTube, I hate medicine. If I'm prescribed something and if I truly don't have to take it, I won't take it. In the past, I have been prescribed things for my anxiety more times than I can count, and I won't take it because I am afraid of medicine.
God, that seems like something that you should talk about to, oh, what are they called? You referenced them earlier being in your comment section, but I feel like you should have one that you speak to regularly and don't bounce around from one to the other. A therapist. It sounds like this is something that needs to be addressed by a therapist. God, we're not your therapists.
I won't take Tylenol. I won't take ibuprofen. I won't take anything until I'm in dire need. I usually just handle the pain, get married to it, be like, it's okay, you know, pain, no pain, no gain, right? No, but honestly, I don't really take medicine unless, like, I'm literally, like, in so much pain that I can't even function.
Or she needs to lose weight. Right, Amby?
So again, another comment that's wrong. The choker is choking you. Oh, my Lantis.
Okay, I have never gotten to address this as much as I want to. Oh my Lantis and oh my Lanta are the most annoying things that you say to me. I don't know why. It just annoys me. Please stop. Just say, oh my lord. Just do it. You're agnostic. You were atheist at one point. You lie. I don't care. Please stop saying it.
How does that choker even fit? Honey boo boo, it's stretchy. Like, it is so stretchy. Like,
I mean, if we're being fair, Amby, this one's stretchy. But in my live just today and yesterday, we saw some chokers that had to have like 3 extenders in them. So if we're being fair, let's be fair, shall we?
y'all just hate on me for literally everything. So But like, of course a choker's supposed to choke you. That is the point of a choker. That's literally why it's called a choker.
So I have a theory about her chokers, and it's not the nicest one. And that is they're all practice trachs, because you're eventually going to need one if you don't straighten up. And I know you're on semaglutide, which is just Ozempic, and I know you're supposedly losing weight at a rapid pace now, but it's not rapid enough. You need to lose weight aggressively at this point, and you're just not doing it. So until you do, I call them practice trachs in my lives, and I will continue to do so. Also, you're not fooling anyone. You wear chokers to define your neck, to make sure that we all know that you have a neck. That's the only reason you wear chokers. Okay? We're not as stupid as you think we are.
Ew, them titties. I'm thinking together they weigh 1,000 pounds. Well, actually, they weigh 1,002, but this one weighs 1,005 because it's just like a little bigger. So, I mean, you were close.
First off, to whoever made that comment, if anybody made that comment, because let's face it, there's a good chance that she made all of these up. But if you did make that comment and made me think about that about Amber, I dislike you immediately. For two, you're not fooling anybody. These comments are getting to you. Stop pretending they're not.
She makes me ashamed to be from Kentucky. Situation goes a little something like this. I'm not technically from Kentucky. I've been here for maybe almost 3 years. I absolutely hate it here, but that's just my cup of tea here. So if you're from Kentucky, that's awesome. Do you rep your state? But I personally just do not like it here. I don't. But I'm here for Becky. Love her lots. So it's like, you gotta deal with it. When you're in a relationship and you're truly in love, you have to make a little bit of sacrifice. That's just how it goes.
Now, this comment pisses me off, and let me explain why. Because you just said you have to make a little bit of sacrifice, and let's say you made a little bit of sacrifice. You stayed in this horrible state of Kentucky just for her. You know what? That woman, Beck, they made a lot of sacrifices for you. They did everything for you. Driving, quit their job, took care of you during cancer, took care of you out of cancer, did everything for you. And you, as soon as you broke up, proceeded to say how in love with destiny you still were during the relationship. Then you went on to make fun of them constantly for anything that they liked at any given moment. I'll give you live stream era. I'll give you maybe an inch, just because you both shaded each other. But you do not get to sit there and go, I stayed in Kentucky, therefore it was a sacrifice, therefore I loved her. Nah. You did not sacrifice nearly as much as Beck sacrificed for you. Period.
I'm wondering why people are taking the time to hate on this girl. She's clearly struggling. I understand constructive criticism, but half of these comments are rude jokes that serve no purpose. I just don't understand. I put this in here for a very valid reason.
Because you wanted a pat on your ass and to be told that you're just so precious? I can't see any other reason in this.
Because a lot of people say that I get hate because supposedly I lie or I've done morally wrong things in my life, etc., etc.
There is no questionable. You do lie. You are morally questionable. And there is no etc., etc., etc. All of those are key details on why people hate watch you, on why people cannot stand you, and why people do not think that you deserve to have a channel that's monetized. But you're just going to gloss over that and go, but look, it's because of my weight. It's not because of your weight. There are plenty of overweight YouTubers out there that get plenty of love, that have a very loving and supportive community. I'm going to tell you the same thing I've said over and over and over again. You are responsible for the community that surrounds you. You did this to yourself. Nobody else did it to you, boo-boo. Nobody else.
Or they say, Amberlynn, it's not hate. It's just constructive criticism.
No. Some of this is definitely hate. I'll back you up on that. Some of this is hate. It's not constructive criticism. Because at this point, in 2009, you'd been on since 2013, and everybody was tired of saying the same thing over and over again. Sorry, not sorry.
No. It's not. Like, the rude jokes, the snarky remarks, Those aren't constructive criticisms. That's literal hate. So I just thought this was a good comment to read because hashtag reading hate comments. Her head looks like the size of a bowling ball. Really? We need to help Becky escape, guys. If Becky wanted to escape, she would. I'm sorry that it's hard to believe that someone could be in love with me.
I completely disagree. It was never hard for anybody to believe that somebody could be in love with you. You are a master manipulator. You are a dark empath. It is extremely easy for you to turn everybody's emotions against them and get them to believe whatever you want, including being madly in love with you and willing to take a whole ton of crap in order to stay with you. We saw it with Crystal. We saw it with Destiny. We saw it with Beck. We saw it with Wipey. Kind of. Wipey's a funny one. Anyways, there are many people in my community and the other reaction channels community that watch these and go, I've been in that relationship. I know what's happening. Somebody save Beck. Somebody save this person. Somebody save that person. And the reason they're doing that is because they refuse to fall silent to the fact that an abuser is not only abusing people, but they're also monetizing it. Beck gave everything to you, and you continued to take and take and take until they were left as a shell of a person, and you giggled about it afterwards. You giggled about the fact that you were in love with Destiny while you were with Beck. You giggled about how she supposedly proposed, which I don't believe that proposal story. You giggled about everything. Everything. So yeah, people wanted to save Beck. It had nothing to do with believing that she was in love with you. You manipulated her into believing that. And I full-heartedly believe that. You're good at it. But I do not believe that everybody was like, oh, there's no way they love her. There's no way they love Amber. No, there is a way. There's just no way that anybody could take that much shit from one human being.
How insecure you really are, especially when Becky makes sexual jokes to you, and when Eric said she uses Depends. I'm sure she does use them. I don't. Not to be rude, but I didn't even notice the choker. That's because I'm not wearing one. I don't wear chokers. This is sad. Judging by her face features, she could be really pretty if she lost weight. What a waste. Well, I'm sorry I don't live up to your standards for a beautiful face. It's really not affecting me right now. Like, it's not.
You being fat has no effect on your beauty because you could lose all of that weight, become a size 10, and look stellar. But as soon as you open your mouth, you are a horrendous beast just like you are now. It has nothing to do with your weight, I assure you.
Eat eggs often for someone who is supposedly allergic to eggs. I explained that when I was younger, scrambled eggs made me extremely nauseous, and I happen to not do that anymore. So there you go.
Allergies are strange. They come and go. The egg thing is just weird for everybody to focus on. I don't really particularly care about the egg thing as much as everybody else seems to, but I will say this. If they do make you super sick, you probably shouldn't eat them.
Like this get monetized. Well, the thing is, you have to film a video, then you edit it, you uploaded it to YouTube, and then there's this little section where you can press monetize the video, and it's so awesome. YouTube gave us this option, but you can like add ads throughout the video, and it's just so cool. So that's how things get monetized. Hopefully that helps you.
I feel like I need to stress that I could care less that you're monetized and doing whatever the hell you want. What always disturbs me is that you're monetized and actively abusing your significant others and your animals. You also monetize the abuse of animals, the abuse of your significant others. You monetize a lot of stuff that you should not be able to monetize. So you can be cutesy about it all you want, but keep in mind it only takes one video to get to the right person, and you will either have to get a real job or get put on disability. And I'm not trying to be cheeky. I'm not making an obscene joke. I'm being 100% honest with you. With some of the content that you've put out, you are lucky you have skated that.
One day she will upload for the last time, and I'm afraid it's going to happen this year.
That wasn't even a hate comment. This is 2019. You were legitimately having major health concerns during this time. And somebody was actually, it sounded like they were actually trying to make a point and your only response was that face and a tongue click? You wonder why your community does not care and is so cruel sometimes. It is because this is the community that you've built. When people actually do show they care and do have actual concern for you, that's your response? Please.
Gaining so much weight really did something to your looks. Can't even say you have a pretty face anymore. I'm not here to have a pretty face, honey. So that is the end of this video. I don't take any of that seriously, and I hope you guys didn't take anything I said in this video seriously, because I was joking most of the time, unless I was like trying to, you know, fix a little something to make people not so confused, because people do a lot of assuming in the comment section, but that's just kind of how it goes. People are so wrong about so many different things. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!
I love how she ended this video by saying, you know, she doesn't take any of this seriously, and she hopes that we don't take any of this seriously. But how are we not supposed to? You gave us that same smug attitude you always give us anytime anybody says anything you don't want to hear. Whether it's commenters, your friends, your family, your doctors, it doesn't matter who says it. If they disagree with you, they're just wrong. And not only that, you didn't even bother to recognize one of them that seemed to be genuinely concerned about you. You just skated over that and gave attitude. So yeah, we're going to take it seriously because you put it out. And don't ever do anything like this again. What scares me is the fact that she's now doing those questions of the day in 2024. You guys know what I'm talking about. And I'm waiting for another one of these to happen, because it's not going to be good. And it's probably not going to be good for her channel either. Like, at this point, she wasn't as big, quote unquote, as she is now. That wasn't a fat joke. I meant subs. And if you thought anything otherwise, we could be friends. Anyways, it's a matter of you gave all of these people more fuel. You just fueled the fire. You fed the trolls. And that is where you went wrong, my dear. So you guys, that is the end of my very first episode of While I Work. I will not just be doing Amberlynn videos in these videos. I will also be doing any YouTuber that you guys suggest, any video you guys suggest, as long as it's, you know, age appropriate and things like that. These are just fillers because, you know, my heavy and intense videos take a very long time to research. My family vlogging and my other Amberlynn video is taking a very, very long time to research and get ready for you guys. If you like this, please don't forget to subscribe, check out my other videos, and hit that like button. And as always, if you take meds, don't forget to take your meds. If you don't take meds, then go outside, touch some grass, drink some water, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!
Come